Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a beautifully sunny and blessed day. I am back with another Sims 4 Vanilla Longplay video. So if you guys are doing any gaming or any cleaning or just chilling out today, you can definitely turn this video on and do some relaxation or some gaming along with it. I really am excited to get back into Rex's save file. I think the plan for this video is I'll be creating a new household, like a neighbor household, in Rex's save. I guess I should call this just the vanilla save. We're just going to call it the vanilla save. So we'll create some neighbors for him, and I'm going to put them all in careers and yeah, get them all situated, but I'm gonna work a little bit backwards today. I think what I'll do is renovate an existing EA house, and then I will create the household, plop them in it, and so on. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we are in the Willow Creek map, and this house right here, Brook Bungalow, I think I'm going to do some reno work here today. I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous because I don't think I've done any renovations, like, of EA builds. Well, I have done renovations of them, but I usually start, like, from the ground up, but for this particular build, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to try to keep the bones of the house the same. I just want to change a few things about it. So I like, yeah, like I do like the shape of the house. I like the landscaping. I might get rid of a few of the trees. Some of the trees are a little unnecessary, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I think, yeah, I'm just gonna keep a few of them and basically just change like the color scheme going on here in the house. Because it's not, I mean, I like it, but it's not what I kind of had in mind to work with. Also, I'm wondering if I should, yeah, I like either short walls or tall walls. I really don't like the medium. Does anybody though, like, does anybody actually use the medium-sized walls? Let me know. Because maybe that's just me being like contrary. I don't know. It's just not for me. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll keep the general layout of this house. It's not a bad layout, honestly. It just needs some changing here and there, just a little, like a little nip tuck. You know what I mean? Like nothing major. I kind of do want to open up the house floor plan up a bit, and just brighten the space. That's really what I'm going for, because I think that this family that I will be putting in here, I don't think that they're as old-fashioned as this house kind of is. So I think they would definitely want something fresh and kind of reflects their, I guess, their style in some way, but also maintains the fact that this is an older home. So I will be doing that. Hopefully I'll do it justice, because I do like this house. Like the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it's not a bad house. It's just not one that I particularly play into too often. But yeah, so we'll be changing some of it. How does that look though? Like, how does it, oh gosh. Maybe there was a reason why the house walls was like medium, because I do kind of feel like it's changed already and not for the good. Let me just take a couple of minutes to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. So I changed the color. It is giving sad millennial gray with the black and white accents. It also is giving live, laugh, love. Do you know what I mean? Farmhouse vibes. That's what it's reminding me of. But I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Compared to what we had at the start, it'll do. I did have to take in the walls because this is actually a very wide house. Like it's very, very wide. The rooms were kind of a little too big. I also extended this little gabled roof piece up here or in the back to just add a little character. Do you know what I mean? So that it didn't feel very just boring in the back. So now it's got party in the front, party in the back. Love it. Um, I think what I'll do is start adding some windows. Oh, and do you remember when I said I'm going to keep the whole floor plan? I did not. The floor plan is changed both up and downstairs, and I will explain to you room by room what everything's going to be. I mean, I guess in hindsight, this area isn't that changed. Um, but it is at the same time because the walls have been taken in a little bit, so it's a little bit smaller than what you remember. So we walk in, we have a foyer. I love having foyers in all of my house builds. I try to make there be a little foyer. I'm so sorry, that's just me. We're going to have a full bathroom downstairs, and then this is going to be a living space. So you'll come in here and have like a little living room situation. I think I will do a fireplace because I do have two chimney pieces, and it does often frustrate me if there are two chimneys but there are no fireplaces in sight. I don't get it. So I'll try to have a fireplace here because I think that's roughly where the chimney piece on this side of the house is located. And then in the um, dining area, hold on, I'm going to just, yep, I'm going to put a fireplace in here too. I know in a lot of older homes there were fireplaces in dining spaces, so that's not completely unheard of. I do want to add like a laundry, like washer and dryer, but then I also am thinking, do I actually want to do that? Like, is that something that we want to do? And I don't think it is, because I don't want to be bothered. On the upstairs, we do have a very spacious landing. I'm thinking of having this be like an office situation, like a study for the household members. So like it's kind of a catch-all space for like administrative slash academic work. Does that make sense? So maybe like a library, maybe a little desk with a laptop or something that's going to go in this space here. Upstairs, I was gonna do two bathrooms, but now I'm not so sure. You know what? I might actually do a laundry room up here. I might make this a laundry room and then I might make this a bathroom. This is gonna be the master suite because it does have an ensuite bathroom here. And then we've got two bedrooms here. Okay. I have the saucer lamps up just so that I can see what I'm doing, and I do think I'm going to use the windows from Seasons because I like them. I like them. I think they're nice, and I don't know. I think they just kind of flow with like the general vibe of the house. So I think I'll do that. We'll probably do these big ones down here. And while I'm placing these windows, let me explain this household to you guys. So, the idea is that we'll have a mom and dad who have recently relocated to Willow Creek from San Myshuno. The mom is going to be the primary breadwinner of this household. I'm going to be placing her into the detective career. I think she's kind of like a girl boss lady. I know that's so cringy, but that's kind of what we're going for. I mean, this is after all a live, laugh, love house. So come on, let's be real. She is a girl boss lady, and she also just is like one of those women who are just very career focused. Nothing wrong with that. That's I mean, I think that's a wonderful thing. So it's not that she can't be bothered to be a mom. She's got other things on the brain, and that's being the best detective that she can possibly be. So, yeah, we're going to have her in the detective career because it's been a minute since I've actually played in it, and I'd like to revisit it. You know what I mean? Like just have a little look-see at what's going on over there in the detective realm. have fun. You know what I mean? Like, just have a good old time. So she's busy doing that. Her husband is going to be a house husband, of course. He pretty much is going to be taking care of their child. They'll just have one child together. I kind of am leaning towards it being a little girl. I kind of like the idea of it being a little girl, and perhaps she has somewhat of like a complex of trying to be tough like her mom, and maybe that's kind of put a wedge between her and her mom. Um, I don't know. We'll see how that works. But I like the idea that there's a little girl in the house who wants to be as equally as like tough and just independent as her mom, but that she's kind of struggling to connect with her mother. So I think that's a interesting plot line. As for the father being a house husband, I think in his spare time he does some writing on the side. I'm not going to put him in the freelance career because I don't want to be bothered with checking for gigs. I think this is something he does passively in his free time. I think he's a children's author and probably does like illustration work too as a children's author. And I think since he is a house husband and with his child a large majority of the time, I think when she was growing up, he would make little cute stories for her. Do you know what I mean? Like little stories and maybe draw them out and or even act them out with her or something. And so that sort of inspired him to try to just get into to being an author. I think that's what his ambition, his secret little ambition is. And so I'll have him work on some writing too during this little long play video. Um, and then there's going to be one more household member. I kind of like the idea of like having perhaps a like a uncle, like a funny uncle character who is interested in like becoming a comedian. Like he is into comedy. So I think I'm gonna try to have him work on that skill a little bit because I've never done that before. And I think having him go to like the local bar here in Willow Creek, the Blue Velvet, would be really fun. And do like comedy routines. And I think he's gonna do like is it the closest that you can get to doing podcast work in The Sims 4. I think that's what he's gonna do. Um, and then maybe later on, I might put him in the entertainment career. I don't know. I don't really like that career because I just feel like it's a weird career if you have to get famous because it's like, well, what does this even do? And does it even do anything? I don't think it does. So yeah, I think that's the route that we shall take. What do y'all think about this? Be honest. Okay, so I already took the liberty to decorate the kitchen a little bit. It's kind of a very basic kitchen, but this is a basic house, so I think it fits beautifully. Small amount of clutter in the corner, teapot, teas, recipe book, and yeah, all the other accoutrements that a kitchen normally comes with. I guess this is technically a galley style kitchen, but this is such an awkward space. I did have to take in some of that bathroom from earlier, so this is actually smaller than what it was previously. The color scheme that I'm going for the entire house is very light since the outside of the house is kind of dark. I mean, it is, but it isn't, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I wanted to do this sort of powder blue color throughout the house. The main like master bedroom is the same color, and then I also have like a very light gray for what will be the uncle's room, the additional bathroom upstairs, the laundry room, and then the master bathroom upstairs. And then for the little girl's room, I chose this purpley mauve color. I think it'll be really nice. I like it. I don't know if I've ever used that color before. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start decorating. Like I said, this is gonna be the dining space. So let me go ahead and try to find a nice chandelier. I don't know. I don't want to be too like crazy with the like too extravagant with the chandelier because I think they're a very low key type of family. So I like this one that comes from I think it's cats and dogs. Let me change it to a lighter color, maybe this gray. Let's see how this looks. Nice. I like it. It's fine. It'll work. Let me see. I'm gonna get I think I want to do a long table. This one from Seasons would be really good. I mean, we already have like the windows and stuff from that pack. Mine as well, right? I'm just trying to make sure it's lined up. Do y'all do this? Anytime I'm like placing a dining table or something, I always get kind of a little finicky about the placement of it to make sure that it is perfectly centered. And then sometimes when I go at this angle, it's not actually centered. See? It's not actually centered. It lies. Let me try to fix this one more time. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it and hope for the best. I can't do it. Okay. I think I want the table to be a nice white wood color. And I don't think that I actually like the chairs that came with this. No, I don't think that I do. Hang on. Do I? No, they're just kind of awkward to me. Like they're just awkward in shape. I usually like to pair this table with these covered ones, like these covered chairs, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Usually the table itself is like a darker wood and it kind of flows a little bit better. Let's check out. Oh, you know what? We could do these ones from Cats and Dogs. This nice blue matches the rest of the house, honestly. Are they going to be able to squeeze through here? I'm putting all this stuff down, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to make it through this. Like, are they going to be able to route through here okay and get into the kitchen? I don't know. We'll see. I'll push it. I don't want anything to catch on fire, though. I'll push it a little bit in, and maybe that will make a difference. Or you know what? Maybe I should take off. No, I like having the chairs at the end of the table. I think it's nice. We'll see if they can't route through here, then I'll make some adjustments for sure, but I think I'm just going to keep it as it is right now. Let me get some plants to add a little pop of green into the house. Let's see. I don't want a super big plant that's like, oh my gosh, do you know what I mean? Like in your face. I kind of just want, yeah, this one's fine. It's base game. Oh, and I need to put some blinds up too. I feel like these ones I always gravitate towards, maybe because it's just like it's the first one in, in the curtain catalog, but like, I mean, I do like them. They are nice curtains. There is no denying it. But, you know, I don't know, maybe should I just go with like the curtains that come with seasons? Keep everything sort of matchy matchy. Might as well. I think that's gonna poke into yes. I hate when that happens. I don't even know why that happens. These should be like automatically sized to this, right? Am I the only one who thinks that that should be a thing? Because it comes with them. Like it's all in the same pack. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think like it would be ideal to have like a picture frame here, but I'll probably wait or something and maybe add like a family photo so that it makes, sense. I think that will look really nice over that fireplace there. I like these plants. I think this came with, yeah, horse ranch. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's fine. I would say though, once I move the family in, I think for story purposes, they probably have already been settled into Willow Creek for some time. So I usually whenever I move Sims in, I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes like to put like boxes and stuff throughout the house to give the illusion that they're still in the process of like unpacking and whatnot. But I don't think I'm gonna do that for this family. I think I'm just gonna keep it like they've already moved in, and yeah, they're already pretty much settled into their space. I'm gonna move this door over just a smidge. Oh Lord. Okay, there we go, there we go. And then I need to go ahead and get a bathtub in here. I really like the bathtubs that came with the Get Together. Get Together is like just one of those packs that I personally couldn't play without. How do you guys feel about the pack? Because I love it. I love, love, love Get Together. I think they could have done a little more. I'm not so sold out on it that I would be the type to say like it's perfect as is. I think there's a lot that they kind of missed on, a few opportunities missed, but for the most part, it's a good pack. It really is. We're gonna do the sink from there too because I like it, and we'll just do one of these cheapo toilets. Let me make sure we got some TP for everyone. We'll put that here, and then I think I just want to do, might as well keep the matchiness going with the mirror that came with that pack. Why not? Let me see if we can get a rug up in here so there is no one slipping and falling and suing. Let's see. I think there should be bathroom. Yeah, these ones. These came with the bathroom clutter kit. We'll just do the white one. Plain and boring, I know, but it is what it is. I kind of feel like maybe a window should be in here. Maybe I should add a window. I think I'll do that really quick. I'll add one of these small square windows in here because, you know, just in case someone, you know, just drops a fat one, they can just open up this window here and it'll be good. Okay. I just realized that I was saying get together. I meant growing together. What the heck? I'm so sorry. I meant the growing together for these appliances that came with that pack, but I'm sure you knew what I meant, and yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to put just a little bit of decor on this end table here. I don't want to put books because I know I'm going to put books not only upstairs in that landing space where I'll do like an office situation, but I'll also probably put it in the living room. So I don't want the house to be overloaded with books. I feel like that's like my go-to stuff is like if I don't know what to put on here, just put a pile of books on here and call it a day. But I don't want to do that. I do want to try to be kind of intentional with some of the stuff that I'm adding. Like I want it to make sense. You know what? I could probably put a little light here. That might be best because this area is kind of dark, but I refuse to add more overhead lights because I don't know about y'all, but even with like reshade and um, like lighting stuff, lighting mods or whatever, sometimes it has like this weird glare on items, and I don't know. I might not have that trouble because oh my gosh, I gotta be transparent with you guys. This doesn't have any custom content in it, or technically really any mods, but I do have reshade ins. I don't know if that's counted as a like a mod. I'm not gonna uninstall it. I do have the sunblind mod, so I guess that technically is a mod because the lighting in here is not usually like that, and I don't even know if y'all can tell these things, so I'm just trying to let you know. And then I did put in Lumia's no blue, no something in here as well. So I'm sorry. I should probably have said that earlier, but I'm saying it now so that, you know, but for everything else, there is no custom content, no other like gameplay mods or anything like that. So it is what it is. I want to get that. Is it's a clothing rack? Not that. It's the other one. Like the coat. It's a coat rack. I want to put the coat rack like right, yeah, here it is. Here. Lovely. Oh yeah, and the umbrella stand. Yes, I love, I've said this already, but I repeat myself sometimes. I'm sorry. I love making little foyer areas in my houses. I just think they're so cute. I kind of wish that we could do like, I mean, I would probably buy it if they did like a kit that was, kind of like the everyday clutter kit, but not like specifically for stuff like this. Like, I don't even know what you would call it. Like maybe the living room kit, like living room clutter or something, that has stuff that you could use essentially in areas like this or in the living room. I would love that. They already did a kitchen clutter kit, so why not just go ahead and complete the whole series? Do like a living room and a bedroom and also child's room. Don't y'all think that we need more kids stuff, specifically toddlers and infants? I've been doing my Very Veggie Legacy challenge, and the lack of stuff like for kids, specifically those younger age groups, is so apparent. Um, I don't know why or but why that even is the case, but it is the case. Should I do this color light? Do I like this? I don't think I like this rug. Let me get rid of it. Um, yeah, I think they should do like kids clutter. There you go, EA. You're welcome. You can do that for free. Um, kids clutter kit would be really fun to have. At least I think so. And maybe you could do like it have like a variety of ages, not just for the child life stage, but also for toddlers and infants, because I just feel like they kind of get left out. They just get forgotten. They get forgotten about, and there's just not enough stuff for them. I don't know. It's like I don't know. The past packs. I think their stuff packs, like the toddler stuff pack, is fine, but it's so dated. Do you know what I mean? Like, do something else. Just do something different. Okay, so I've already decorated the living room. I went for like this butter yellow slash light blue set from Horse Ranch. I really like it. And I did the bookcases, but I sized them down. That came with Discover University. We have a little piano in here to assist with any fun needs, but also I kind of like the idea that the uncle might be interested in playing piano. And then we also have a card table here for like family game night. And they do have a TV. Hopefully they can sit at the sofa. We'll see. This feels like a very tight squeeze, but we'll see. Upstairs, I don't particularly enjoy bathrooms, like doing bathrooms, and I don't actually like to watch people make them either. So I just went ahead and did the bathroom for the master bedroom and the spare bathroom upstairs, which I kind of imagine that the child uses this one. You know, it's got colorful pops of color here and there. Um, and so I think this is more or less her bathroom. And then we have the laundry. Nothing special. I thought about putting like the whole cabinetry and stuff, maybe a sink to make it look like a proper laundry room, but I decided I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So now we just need to decorate the little girl's room, the parents' room, and the uncle's room, as well as this landing space. I took out the carpet because I wasn't jiving with it, and I put the hardwoods that is from downstairs. I love this hardwood. I like this type of wood grain or color. I don't know what you would call it. IRL. I think it looks really nice. I think they call or refer to this sort of color as blonde wood. I'm not sure, but I also changed the staircase a little bit. I changed the railings to it, as well as the color of it into this little like honey this light honey color because I think it goes with the flooring really well. And I also love the shade of wood, so I thought it looks really nice. And I changed out the doors. So the doors are now different. These are the ones that came with seasons, so I might as well just. This is very much like seasons pack heavy, I think, this house. But yeah, so that's what's going on downstairs. The downstairs for the most part is finished, but let me show you guys. I took out the because I got I got distracted. I also like deleted the landscaping and I just went ahead and deleted the rest of the trees because EA actually used trees that you buy, so they were not debugged or anything. So I couldn't imagine. I didn't even see what the price was for this house, but with all of those extra plants, it would be so expensive. So I took that out. I will look for some debug plants to put around the house. I have these spots here to mark where I'm going to place trees because I think it would be fun to do like a tree house at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, as you can see, there is a pool back here. There is a pool back here. I think it looks really cute. Just a small pool. I kept the playground set and the garden stuff because I kind of like the idea that the dad likes to garden. And then the little girl could come out here and play or swim, and they could have little cookouts and stuff. I think that would be really nice. So, yes, that has been added. Now we'll go ahead and start decorating the parents' room. I think this is going to be a very blah room. Their room will be like not very fun, but you know, just a parents' room. I'm not exactly sure what bedroom suit I really want to do for them. I do like the stuff that came with the For Rent, like the bedroom suit that came with that. So I might do their whole room in the For Rent, and I think I'm fine with this set that has like the pops of blue in it. I think that looks really lovely. I wonder if I should do the same like curtains. I don't know. I might just do. Let's stick with um the curtains from For Rent. Do they have some that has like uh maybe not. If they had some that had like that same blue, that would be really lovely, but I don't think that they do. So I might as well let me check out what other colors come in this curtain set. Um, okay, so we have that blue, but that blue is it's almost leaning more towards a turquoise rather than like baby blue. So I don't think I like that. Um, no, maybe we'll just keep it white. That's fine. We could do that. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I think this is gonna poke into, maybe not. Is it? Okay, I'm always worried that it's gonna like clip into the flooring because sometimes it does. Alright, so we're gonna do this bedroom suit. I'm pretty sure there's some nightstands that go with this, but let me just, yeah. I like these. And then, yeah, it came with so many dresser options. I really like this one that has like the, is it like rattan? Is that what you call it? I like that, the little mesh feature on it. I think it looks really nice. We'll do that. Little mirror up there. Should I do another, like an armoire or something here? Is that too much furniture? I think so. I think what I'll do is just put an armchair in their bedroom instead. And look, that one has the pop of blue in it as well. We'll do that. And then we'll do a rug as well. Let's do a big one. Yeah. Not that blue. Let's see. This is not bad. This one's not bad. I like this one. We'll do this one. Okay. That is pretty much their room. All done. Because, like, yeah, there's really not much else to add to it. I might do some photo, like a picture, some artwork or something on here to just give it a little something something. You know what I mean? I love this art set that came with growing together. Not get together, growing together. Um, I said this in my previous Vanilla LP video, but I feel like I gravitate towards this expansion pack so much, like for the clothing. But you know what? I think I do the same thing when it comes to decorating. It's a good pack for like assets and stuff. Um, Again, there's some things that I would have wished came with it, like just like more options for elder folks. And I don't know, I think you could nitpick it to death, but I mean, there's so many other videos that have done that already, so I'm not really saying anything that hasn't already been said. Yeah, I think I like their room. I'm satisfied with it. I will add some of these lamps because it is kind of dark up here. At least to me, it's a little dark. So just to brighten it up a little bit. I like this. Let's see how it looks. What do we think? I love it. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is fine. I'm satisfied with it. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to like this space because for some reason this space here is kind of stressing me out. I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know. I mean I do know, but I don't know the orientation of how I want everything to be laid out. I love this desk here, so I know I'm going to use it. Let's do the light wood color, and for the chair, I wonder if I should use this so that it looks like it's a set from the chairs that are downstairs at the card table. I think that would be really cute. I wish that this had a white wood tone, but I guess it doesn't. That's okay. Let me go ahead and get a computer. We'll do this one here. Does it come in a different shade other than that? Yeah, we'll do the lighter color. Then I also need some lighting. We'll do these. I love these lanterns, but I don't know if they're gonna put, yeah, they're not gonna fit on that. Maybe I should just do the same type of lamp on this table. Keep it all matchy-matchy. And then for the bookshelves, I don't know, I kind of want to do different bookshelves up here. I mean, might as well, right? But then again, I wonder, is there like a mission style? Because I think this is a mission style desk. I think the Mega and the Mission are like one and the same. Does that match? Yeah, I think it does. We'll do one here, and yeah, we should have enough. We'll do one here. Do they line up? Yeah, they do. Okay. Let's do a nice big rug in this space. Oh, is that too big though? No, it's just right actually. Let's see what other options of color they've got. I don't really like that blue. It's a little too blue. I don't know. I kind of am missing the floor already. I do want to see what's going on like with the floor. Maybe we could put this here. No, I'm not feeling that. Oh, but you know what? I do like this one. And maybe we could put it here instead, like in between the bookshelves. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. And then instead we could, I'll put this here, and maybe we could do like a chess table. I had thought about putting the chess tables on the balcony, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I may just leave the balconies empty. And we could do chess tables, like a chess table here. I think that would be really nice. Let's see. Should we do the white? Because now it kind of balances the chair. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we could do that. That's fine. And then let's see. What chair even goes with this? Now that I think about it, I don't even know if I know. Maybe these ones. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's... There looks like there's another shade. Oh, I don't like that. No. We'll do that. Yeah? I think there was already... no, I'm mistaken. The chess table was downstairs, I believe. I think it was downstairs. Yeah, so I like that. I also am going to do another one of these palm plants because we already have one in the dining room. We have one in the living room. I think just bringing it upstairs adds a little extra something something to it. You know what I mean? Like it kind of ties it together that this is a family who likes palm plants, right? Should we do 2? Or is that too much? Is 2 too much? I think it's too much. Everything is starting to look a little too symmetrical, which I don't mind, but I know some people are like, no thank you. It's a little, I kind of like this because I like having the lamp here and then the palm tree here because it kind of balances out 2 tall objects on, you know, like the same side. And I think what I could do is put a chair, like and make like a little reading nook. Does that make sense? Like a nice little, I think there's a chair that looks similar to this, but it's plain. And I would like to use that. Or I could probably use this. This might not be bad. I'm not really seeing it. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could have sworn there was like this plain sort of chair that looked... Here it is. Oh my gosh. I completely missed that. Okay. We're not going to do it in red, even though I really do like the red. I think it looks nice, but we're not going to do that. I think... Let's do it in gray, see how that looks. Yeah, I kind of want it to just blend into the background, so to speak. I like that. It looks nice. Alright, so this side of the house is done. I'm just going to leave this area blank. There's really nothing to put here. I mean, I could probably put some wall art on this side of the wall. Oh, you know what? We could do picture frames. That would be nice. We'll do one here. And I think we'll just leave that wall blank. Oh, and you know what? I did say I was going to do family photos above the fireplace in the dining room, so we'll put that there. Perfect. Okay, I think I can probably finish up these 2 rooms all in one go. What is that? Is that just a shadow? I think it's just a shadow. I don't know why that was... It's freaking me out a little bit. I think it's a shadow. Or it's supposed to be. I don't know. Let's go ahead and try to finish these 2 rooms up because I'm itching to get into to get cast done so I can get into some gameplay. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes like you have to really be in the mindset to do building. If I have my brothers, I prefer building and I prefer decorating, interior decorating, compared to Cass. I mean, I think my Sims are fine. I think they're okay. I'm satisfied with how they look, but I don't know. I don't like spending like a lot of time there because I do just genuinely want to get into gameplay and get the show on the road, you know what I mean? I think for the little girls' room, I'm gonna decorate it in the kids' room stuff just to keep things simple. I will be changing these colors, so don't worry. I'm just trying to lay out everything so that I kind of have at least a good idea of how I want her room to look. I definitely want her to have like a desk, but I love that ottoman there, so I don't want to give it up. Maybe if I was gonna like catty corner this armoire, but I'm thinking now I probably shouldn't. Let me back this up just a smidge. How do we feel about this layout already? Do I like it? I think I do. I think I like it just fine. I do want, yeah, her to have a toy box. I guess we could put the toy box here. That should be fine. And then, let's see. Yeah, we could do like the little shelf with the artwork on there. I love that. I think it looks cute. Should she have like, yeah, I love those butterflies. I sometimes use the butterflies in like young adult houses because it kind of feels like it could go either way. Do you know what I mean? Actually, I wonder if maybe instead of this, should she have, no, I'll just keep that. I'll keep it. Let's see. I really wish that these things like would slot onto the shelf. It doesn't make sense as to why they can't, but they don't. So let me make sure it's not poking into the wall. No, it's not. It looks great. Okay, now let's fix the colors. Oh, I forgot to put the chair on here too. There we go. She doesn't have a mirror though. I just realized that she doesn't have a mirror to go into her bedroom. I mean, does she really need one? I don't know. Oh, and I did kind of want to put a bookshelf in here too. I just don't want this space to be so full because then it's a little overwhelming for me. I think we'll just keep it as is. Let's check out what the color options are. I mean, I could do the white. I guess that would be fun, but I kind of want to see. Let's look at this like tan. I think it's got green in it. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know. Not for me. Sorry. Let's do the whites. The white I think has like pops of blue or something going on in it. Wait, you know what? This kind of goes with that, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I like that. It is very simple. It does look very it does look very basic, but I do like it. Maybe we could do that sort of toy trunk. Yeah, I like it. It's coming together, and then we'll uh do do like this pink one, or maybe yeah, we'll do this pink one. And then I think I'm fine with the butterflies, honestly. We'll do these ones, the white butterflies. Let's see how it looks so far. Okay, yeah, I like it. It's fine. Let's also give her some curtains. I think I want to do special curtains for her. Round ones. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I like that. It looks nice. Okay, let's do something to go on her nightstand. I think we'll do this pink one. For the uncle's room, I'm kind of thinking he has a like mismatched furniture. Like I kind of like the idea that some of the items that he has, maybe he was also living in San Myshuno when this family was living in San Myshuno in like just an apartment. And perhaps when they said, "Hey, we're moving to Willow Creek," he was like, "Oh, could I move with you guys?" And then it's just gonna be temporary. So I think I do want to put like boxes in his room still. I know I said before that they're technically like settled, but I think for the uncle, it feels like, oh, he's just staying with us temporarily, but perhaps they've already been in Willow Creek for some time, and temporary has kind of gone out the window because he's still here. So I think for his room, he's just gonna have like a hodgepodge of different items from maybe the apartment he was living in at the time. And perhaps he even still has like An air mattress? I kind of like the idea that he's sleeping on an air mattress. I don't know. Like, this is very still in the temporary stage, and even though I guess what would be considered like the parents of this household, whoever he's related to, maybe they're telling their spouse, like, it's just temporary, he'll be gone, and he's just trying to figure out what he wants to do. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, well, months has passed and he's he's still here. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. I kind of like the idea of it being somewhat messy too. Like everything else in the house is completely spotless, but he just is like a clutter bug and has so much stuff laid out everywhere. Let's see. I kind of like the idea that he has like a suitcase also in here, because I think the suitcase, oh, can we not, did I spell it wrong? I think the suitcase can actually be used as a wardrobe, if I'm not mistaken. I think it can be used for your sim to change clothes, So we're gonna do that. I'll put it over here in this corner like that. And then I do think he will have a microphone. I think that the microphones are portable, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they are. So we'll do a microphone here. I kind of want him to be like musically inclined, so let me find a guitar. Just do like a cheap guitar. Is this cheap? 600 simoleons? Yeah. It's cheap. It's cheap. Okay, so we'll put that here. Is there like a beat up version? I thought there was. Yeah, that one looks a little more worn down, doesn't it? We'll do this one. What other shades does it come in? Red? No, we'll just keep it to that tan color. And then I think we'll do like carpet. Maybe like yeah, I like this one. This comes with cats and dogs. This is probably a keepsake from his apartment in San Mai, and he just can't get rid of it or something, and he wants to keep it. Or maybe like his mom or something made it. I don't know. I wish that there was like a box. I know there's a fruit box like this thing, but I don't necessarily want to use it because it's got the apple print on it. I just wish that it was like plain with nothing on it. We could do this. We'll use this scuffed up nightstand, and I like it. That swatch. We'll do like a light. I kind of want to do a lava lamp. Let me see. I definitely think the uncle gives off like. Of course, I own a lava lamp. What the heck? Do we like the yellow, or should we do blue, or should we do this pink one? Purple, green, blue. I think we'll go back to the yellow. Keep the yellow. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Yeah, I think he's still just like living from boxes or something, like living out of boxes. I do want to get some like something to put up here. Oh, I also love putting these up. Let me put this on here really quick. Where can I put this in her bedroom? We'll do it here. It looks good. But yeah, I kind of want him to have like some neon something going on. I think there's some that come with Get to Work. We'll do this sign. It just looks like a really fun sign. Maybe we'll put it on here. Oh, and you know what? We'll use that beanbag chair that came with, yes, here it is. That came with high school years. This is probably also a keepsake from his apartment that he held on to. We'll do it in that. I love this swatch right here. Maybe he just sits here, plays the guitar, works on his comedy skill. I think that's his thing. Oh, and I kind of want a laundry pile. Yeah, there we go. All right, and I think that pretty much covers his room. We'll probably do these blinds too, because he kind of strikes me as someone who would be like, oh my gosh, sun is up, get it out of my face. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll just do one. I don't like how it's sticking out. Yeah, I like it. We'll do one here too. Very simple. He's still like trying to get it together. Lovely. All right, real quick, I'll show you guys the house as it's finished. And then we will hop right on into Cass so that we can meet the household that is going to be living in here. This house is valued at 90,791 simoleons. If you'd like for me to place it onto the gallery, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just use this as like a personal house to play in from time to time. But I would be more than happy to put it on the gallery if you guys think you might want to use it at some point. But yeah, let's just go in for a little tour. If you head into the front door, we have the staircase here, the living room space, which is in here. We have a nice fireplace, living room suite, bookshelves, piano, the card table. And then through here, there's only one eating area. So, I mean, I guess if you count outside too, there's two eating areas, but we have the dining room and then the kitchen, which is kind of awkward in shape, but it is actually a really nice big kitchen. I don't think that they should have any issues routing to, you know, prepare meals and things like that. I think it should be fine. If you go out here, this is the only back exit to the backyard. Nice big backyard. I did end up actually extending the fence line because the fence actually was about here, where this window ends. So I just pushed it over. I did use some landscaping that was debugged. So this doesn't cost anything. So it's all debugged. But we have a pool, some lawn chairs, garden pots, and some playground equipment for the little girl. The bathroom downstairs, but that's really nothing to look at. It's just a bathroom. And then upstairs in the landing, we do have this nice study space, which I really like this. The more I look at it, I really enjoy this. I like it a lot. Chess table to build up logic skill. We've got our computer back there, some bookshelves, additional seating as well. Through here, we have the parents' bedroom. They've got a nice little dresser, bed, you know, just pretty much what normally comes in a bedroom. Their bathroom is very big, very spacious. It is the master bathroom, so it should be. And then if you come out into the landing again through this door here, we've got just another bathroom. Like I said before, I think this is what the little girl will be using as her bathroom. Maybe the uncle uses the downstairs bathroom to kind of like get dressed and stuff for work or whatever. And then through here we have just the laundry slash cleaning supply closet. There's an additional laundry basket here. I think they should have enough. There will be 4 Sims in here, so I think 2 laundry baskets between the 4 of them should be fine for like all their laundry needs. I think that should be fine. So they've got their washer dryer, vacuum cleaner for when it gets dusty. Through here we have the uncle's bedroom. I did change this just a smidge. I put the air mattress on this side of the wall. And then I also added a stereo system for him, added some wall art too. But yeah, this is his space. And then through here we have the little girl's room. Hang on, let me angle it just a bit better. I'm not going to put a computer in her room because I usually find that if I do put like a laptop or some sort of computer system in the children's room, they'll just stay on the computer. Excuse me, I get a drink of water. But it's kind of like how it is in IRL. So then we've got her bed, her little sitting chair, and all of her other little stuff. She does have a toy box and some wall art. Alright, so we are in cast. I have two Sims here that I just have sort of taken off all of like their assets that they loaded into the cast room, I guess, with. I I already picked out their names, but I think I'm gonna do the traits and everything with you guys. This is not how their final look is gonna be. I'm going to do some changes in my style of making Sims, so I'm just letting you guys know that ahead of time. But their names are the Hernandezes. Once I finish creating Miranda over, I will then generate her a brother because I think the uncle is going to come from her side of the family. And then I will also do a genetic whatever with these two to create a child sim from both of them. So for Miranda's aspiration, I wonder, I wish that, you know, would have been a really good idea is that when Get to Work came out, if they had aspirations that correlated to the jobs. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they had an aspiration that's like to be the best doctor or to be a detective, etc., I think that would have, I don't know, that would have made so much sense, but it doesn't matter. They didn't ask me my opinion, so I think what we'll do for hers is I kind of wouldn't mind her being maybe the neighborhood confidant. It says this sim wants to provide all manner of advice to be positive influence in the lives of their neighbor. I think this could kind of go hand in hand with the detective career because as a confidant, typically people would confide things to you that might be on like a really personal level that they would not ordinarily share with folks. And I don't know, maybe she just has like the good cop vibe, and so people are more open to sharing things with her than they are with any other type of, you know, stranger or something. Maybe she just gives off that very trusting vibe, but also at the same time she does take note of the things that people say just in case she might have to use it at some point. Do you know what I mean? I am going to give her the active trait because I think that would be necessary as like someone who's in law enforcement. It kind of makes sense that she would have the active trait. I don't know. We're going to do self-assured too so that she can have like a nice confidence boost from time to time. And then I think for her negative trait, I don't know if she would be self-absorbed. I don't think that she would be self-absorbed. Um, but that is an interesting. I wish that there was one where it was like almost reserved or like standoffish, but not the lone wolf, because I feel like the lone wolf implies that they're more of an introverted sim, and I don't necessarily think that's a negative trait to have. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's a negative trait, but there's not really, you know what? Maybe she's hot-headed. It says these Sims tend to be angry, can rile up other Sims, and become angry when targeted with mischief. Yes, this is perfect because if she is in the law enforcement career, then of course she would get angry at mischievous Sims. But also, I think just having a hot-headed nature in general would be interesting as like a negative trait because I don't know, maybe she gets very easily angered by like the state of the world, their little Sims world or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have her like fitness. I think she's gonna also like gardening too. Maybe that's something her and her husband can do together. I think she's also one of those parents that's not into video games, so like she probably tries to get her child to not play video games, but I think her dad is probably more lenient and is like, you know what, it's okay, you're only a kid once. I say this as being a full grown adult playing video games. So, yeah, I think she's probably one of those parents. She definitely does not like pranks. And I don't think that she likes malicious interactions either. I mean, she is in the law, so I think she also is someone that enjoys gossip because she's probably going to want to get. Yes, it says Sims that like gossip wants all the tea all the time. I just think that she's one of those people that's not necessarily the backbiting gossip that's like very negative, but she just wants information on people because she is a detective. And I also think she's going to like deep thoughts. So we'll keep those for her. I think for sim characteristics, wait, yeah, for sim characteristics, um, I think she likes argumentative sims. I think she likes people that kind of give her a challenge to deal with. I also think she likes hardworking sims because she is a hardworking gal herself and she does not like rascals or pessimistic sims. I think that would be a good one too to have. She tries to keep a very upbeat demeanor, I think, at least at work. And then for music, this is kind of a new thing that I like giving my Sims a like for is like music. What would she like? I could see her liking R&B music, so we'll go with R&B. Yeah, that's pretty much her traits. We'll go ahead and do Arturo's as well, her husband. I think for him, he's definitely family motivated, so I think he wants to be a super parent. He is a house husband after all. And then I think for lifestyle, of course, we have to give him a family-oriented life trait. I'm sorry. We'll give him a family-oriented trait. What else? You know what? I kind of like the thought of him being loyal, but I don't want to make him like super boring. Do you know what I mean? Like a sort of perfect sim, like, oh, he's family oriented and he's loyal. Do you know what I mean? I think we'll do something more related to hobby. I'm kind of bouncing back in my brain between foodie and a bookworm. We'll do bookworm since they do have a lot of books in their house. And then for a negative trait, let's see. I think we'll do. I so badly want to do cringe, but I'm not going to do that. Let's do socially awkward. Yeah, I kind of like that. Like, not only is he like, I mean, you know, he's family oriented and everything, but I think he is a little socially awkward when it comes to like hanging out with like his wife's friends and stuff like that because he's been at home the whole time, like, you know, taking care of kids. So maybe he's just kind of out of the groove when it comes to communication with other adults that he's not related to. Been there, done that. I think he's going to definitely like baking and cooking because I'm going to have him do a lot of it. I think he'll like gardening as well as handiness. And I don't think I'm going to give him any dislikes in hobbies and skills. I think for conversation topics, he probably likes discussing interests. I imagine this is also a way that he kind of gets inspiration for writing, discussing other interests with people, getting to know them. We're also going to have him like discussing hobbies. Again, something that he can connect, you know, to writing, inspiration, that sort of stuff. I don't think he likes potty humor, and I don't think he likes small talk. As a writer, an aspiring writer, I guess, in some ways, um, you know, I think he's just one of those people that wants to know everything about you and don't want to like get stuck in the small talk dialogue. He wants to like know all of your greatest fears and wishes and hopes and dreams and all that type of stuff. Now that I think about it, maybe I should put him as, yeah, a best-selling author. Like, this is his true passion. I mean, he loves his family, but this is his passion. And he's already got a family-oriented trait, so I think it'll balance out, right? Yeah, that's going to be Arturo for us. So let's go ahead and start making them over. I just realized I forgot to give Arturo any music taste, so he likes R&B music as well as Latin pop music. I figured the R&B music could be something he and his wife sort of have in common together. Who knows? Maybe it was a driving force in their relationship. Maybe they met at a concert, like an R&B concert or something of one of their favorite singers, and maybe that's what kind of pulled them together, so to speak. I don't know. But I think that's a good way for them to have met, or So I'm gonna go ahead and start creating Miranda. I kind of like her darker skin tone, so I think I'm gonna still keep it in this vein of just like dark skin tones. And I wonder, I don't ever use cool toned skin though, and I think I realize now why. It just doesn't, I don't know. Oh wait, this is actually pretty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that. I do want to give her some muscle tone. I already said she is an active sim, and I think she and her husband both like to stay in shape. She probably has really no choice but to stay in shape. If she is going to be like stopping crime, do you know what I mean? So I think I will give her just a little bit of some tone, muscleness to her body. Maybe I should even it out, let it be a nice equal balance. There we go. I think she's going to have broad shoulders, probably a little bit more narrow in the hips. We'll definitely try to get the illusion that she has somewhat of like an hourglass waist, just because that is natural for female frames to have a bit of a natural curve around this area here. Actually, yeah, I want her waist to kind of be a little bit more narrow in size. I think we'll keep her legs the same. I think they're fine as is. I do wish, because I know if I have her working out, she's gonna bulk up like super quickly. I kind of wish that the rate at which a sim gains muscle was like a little bit more, I don't know, like not so quickly, because like it feels like it happens immediately as soon as they start like exercising within a few, like maybe 2 to 3 in-game days. It's like, oh my gosh. And it happens so fast, it's like you're not really prepared for it. And your sim looks like a actual Hulk. So yeah, I don't want her to get too muscular, but I know that's pretty much inevitable. So it is what it is. I'm not really sure about the features that I'm wanting her to have. I'm kind of going off of like her traits. That's usually how I create my Sims, or at least most of the time. Sometimes I do have a pretty good idea of how I want them to look, at least in my head. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. It just depends. All right, so I finished up doing Miranda and her husband Arturo. They have both received full wardrobes as well. I'm keeping the wardrobes for this family at just one outfit per category, just because they are a bigger family. And I am fully convinced if you have multiple outfits for each category, it can kind of bug down the sim and then also kind of slow down your load time. So try to keep every outfit to one. I changed her skin tone too because with the cool tones, unfortunately, and I think this is why I remember I don't really use them often, it's so difficult to find outfits in casts that complement cool tones for your Sims, and honestly, either neutral or warm tones only works because you kind of have to have cool tone clothing to complement that sort of skin tone. So, and it's kind of hard to find really good ones that aren't super saturated in color and then kind of throw off your sim. So, I just did a warm tone for her. And I had changed her eye color to this. I don't know why it changed it to something else, but I kind of like her having like golden brown eyes instead. I think it kind of adds I don't know, I think it adds something to her face that wasn't there before. I think the brown eyes make her a little bit more softer, and like I said, I think she has just sharper features compared to like her husband, and really even compared to her brother too. I think for her everyday wear, she is someone who, like, even if she isn't in uniform, she's still like in uniform. So this is like her everyday look, just button down, slacks, and some boots, high heel boots. But yeah, it still very much so looks like a uniform. This is her formal wear, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather wear, and cold weather wear. Now for Arturo, like I said, I do think he just has much more softer features compared to his wife. Um, like just more laid back, and his outfits to me also kind of reflect that very chill demeanor that he has. So this is his everyday look: formal, athletic, sleep, party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. I think the game did a pretty good job of generating their daughter, which I have called Mia. This is without any sort of changes on my end. I think I might fix like her profile just a tad. Other than that, I think she's actually a really cute kid. We might bring her lips up just a bit. I don't know if she should have very defined cheekbones at so young an age. Usually you're pretty baby faced at like the age group that this is, but I think this is a good base to start with for Mia. I think her aspiration is going to be, I think, a mental aspiration. I think that's what Mia fits. Like, I think that she wants to be smart and just very independent and quick-witted. I think that's her thing. For younger Sims, I usually will just randomize the trait. I don't really like to pick them myself. Oh, she's an art lover. Okay. And then I don't ever touch anything with the likes for them either because I kind of like for them to just generate them on their own. I think for her hair, I definitely want to do something kind of fun, but also kind of like tomboyish. So maybe something like that. Or maybe a short haircut. Oh, you know what? I've not really used this hair. This came with like a new base game update, and I like the fact that it's curly like her dad's hair, so I think we'll keep this. I like this. I like this a lot. Um, for Sims, child Sims, I usually get a little lazy and I kind of will go through this stuff to pick out like an outfit for them. So I might do that for Mia, just because we've already been here for so long in Kaz, and then we just came out of build mode, so I think doing it this way should be fun. Also, this is a cute outfit though. I do think she's like, oh, I love that. Yeah, we're keeping that. I do kind of want her outfit to like reflect some of the choices that we made for her bedroom decor. So maybe she does like pink. Why is this on here? Why is her hair not showing up? Hello? That could have been a me thing. Okay, let's get her formal wear in order. I like that. Oh no, I like this. I usually always pick out this dress for like a lot of my child Sims, but let me see what other color there is. Um, I kind of like this one. Let me also change her shoes really quick. And then I think we want to do an updo since this is like a more formal outfit. We'll do this one. This one's really pretty. I think for athletic, we'll go with the jumpsuit. For sleep, we'll do this one. It's really cute. For party, we'll do this one here. We'll do this bright pink bathing suit. I like that one. We'll do this for her hot weather wear. And we'll do this fun one for her cold weather wear. A lot of bright colors in her wardrobe. Maybe not this one, but yeah, a lot of nice bright colors. And then for her uncle, his name is Corey Santos, and he is her mother's brother. We'll go through and pick out a trait for him as well. I'm wondering if we should do, is there one for like a comedian? Am I imagining that? I could have sworn there was one. Yes, joke star. Here we go. So if he's gonna be, I kind of want him to be cringe, like off rip. I knew he was gonna be cringe, so he is cringy. I think he also is gonna be childish a little bit. Maybe that's his negative trait, is that he's kind of a childish grown adult. And I think for like another positive one, maybe he is outgoing. He likes to hang out with people and get to know them. I think that's what he likes to do. I think for some of the likes and dislikes, he does like guitar, piano. I think he also likes video games. We'll keep it at that. I think for conversation topics, he likes compliments. I think he likes to hear a lot about himself. And I think he does enjoy small talk, because I don't think he's one to just sit and chitter chatter with folks, like to get to know them on a real level. He does like funny sims because he himself is a funny sim, and I think he likes optimistic sims too. I think for music trait, or I'm sorry, not music traits, music likes, I think he would be into electronica music. I finished creating the uncle. I didn't do too many changes with him. I just kind of reshaped his nose a little bit, gave him a hairstyle, and also I think I made his ears a little bit larger. But for the most part, his face kind of stayed the same. This is his everyday outfit, his formal wear, athletic, sleep, party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. I already moved the family into their home, so we'll just go ahead and get right on into gameplay and get Miranda into the detective career. Alright guys, so they are officially at their home, and I did the free real estate cheat on this, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to keep myself sort of a tally for like payments towards the house so that it feels a little realistic. I don't have any mods or anything like this installed, so it makes it feel as if they're actually paying off a mortgage, because right now they have the default 26,000 simoleons in their little household account, so that's going to change in a second. But let's check out what this pop-up says. It says, "Ooh la la." After being swept off his feet by Arturo's flirty advances, Miranda feels like the birds are singing a bit sweeter and the sun is shining a bit brighter. How romantic. Would you say that Miranda likes flirting? Yeah, I do. I think she likes flirting. I think she's very much in love with her. Okay. We're not doing this right now, Miranda. Come on. We got other things to do, girl. So yeah, what I was saying is I think their house payment, if the house itself is valued at, hold on, I actually might have to go back into build mode and see how much it is, because I forgot. I kind of want it to feel like they're paying it off. So the house as it stands, even with all of the furniture and stuff in here, because everything should still be inside of the house. Let me see. Yes, okay. It's at $79,160. 69 simoleons, I think they would have done like a big payment, like a deposit down. So off rip, I'm gonna do 10,000 off of their household funds. And then I think, let's see, hold on, that will bring it down to 69,169. I think for every paycheck that Miranda gets, because I don't know, I don't think that her pay is going to be like in the 1,000 range. I couldn't imagine that it would be. But see, her brother will be getting a job as well, even though her husband Arturo is going to be like in the house as a house husband. I'm still going to have him do like writing books and stuff, so he'll make royalties off of that too, but he's not going to be in the freelance career. This is just something he does on the side. So I wonder, I think every bill cycle, as soon as they get their bills in for the week, because I think the bills work at a weekly, like it's due weekly, their bills, the household bills. I think they'll have, let's see, maybe $850 deducted from household funds. Is that expensive? I feel like that's a reasonable mortgage payment, $850. Actually, that may be kind of high for such a cheaper house. Because if we were doing this realistically, it wouldn't be that much. Let's actually say, instead of $850, let's do $650 instead. So $650 will be automatically deducted from their household funds when their bills arrive. So I'll go ahead and hop into live mode. And what we'll do is we'll deduct the 10,000 that I just mentioned. So that's going to be, wait, 10,000. Oh wait, no, I did too much. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So they'll have 16,000 in their household funds altogether for like the down payment of the house, and then we're going to take off 650. All right, and so that's their current household balance, 15,350. And once their bill cycle comes through this week, they'll get another 650 deducted. I'll just try to keep a tally, like a physical tally of all that. So let me go ahead and get Miranda into her career, not Mia. Oh, what is this? Awkward comment. Why, oh, why did Miranda say that from socialization? I wonder what she said. What did she say? That's interesting. What is she gonna do? Hide from everybody? Okay, girl. Chill out for a second. We're not about that. We're gonna get a job. Find a job. I'm not really sure what her brother would be in, because like I said, I don't want him to go into the entertainment career necessarily. It kind of would be interesting if he could just gain fame on his own merit, do you know what I mean? Instead of just being placed into the entertainment career. Detective. And just to read the description of the detective, it says, do you want to be the type of cop who's never really off duty? Yeah, that's definitely her. If so, this job's for you, and we've got the rewards to support that unhealthy lifestyle. Nice. Unlock outfits like your police uniform to wear as pajamas. Teach your teen valuable lesson for that C+ by dressing them in prisoner coveralls. Alright. And transforming their bedroom into a virtual jail cell complete with prison bar walls and a decorative security camera. As a bonus, you can keep an eye on them with your very own one-way mirror. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the duties of being a cadet, because that is the position that Miranda is going to be in. She's going to be making 20 simoleons an hour. She does have vacation time available. The ideal mood for her to be in while doing her duties is a focused one. And then, of course, the task is to actively participate in the workday of the detective. So her next shift is going to be in 20 hours. So yeah, basically the next day. That's exciting. And for her aspiration, we'll kind of passively work on this. Same way with like Rex, we'll just passively work on their aspirations and things. Let me go ahead and get Corey in a job as well. I just don't know what he would be in. What is going on? What was that? I don't know what type of job he would be in. I really don't. I mean, I kind of want him to have like a normal, like regular schmegular job. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe in retail or like maybe at the coffee shop or something. Yeah, I could see him working at like as a barista. Or do I want him to do like fast food work? I think we'll just do the coffee shop. It says barista, if you love hanging out at the coffee house and already know all the fancy drink names, why not get paid for it? Exactly. He's gonna start as a coffee stain remover. No, do y'all see that? He's gonna be making 28 simoleons per hour. He's making more money than his sister, who is like in law enforcement. That's crazy. Really quick, I am going to add a couple of traits as well as lot challenges to this house. I put simple living on here just because if Arturo is going to be here all the time, I thought it would make it somewhat interesting to have like them have to have groceries and stuff in order to cook items. But also I like putting that lot challenge on a lot of my builds. We also have bracing breezes, which is good for exercise. So I think this will come in handy for Miranda when she's exercising. Child's play, which helps your sim children to learn quicker their skills and things. And then we also have fast internet, which should aid Arturo in writing. So I did add that. Another thing I added was I did get a computer for Corey, and I added a little desk as well as some My Sim figurines. I don't know anything about My Sims because I've only really exclusively played Sims 4, so I am in the dark when it comes to these characters, but I kind of thought it would be cute that maybe he collects some of them and has like a little area just for his collection. And then I also put a hopscotch pad down at the pool and added a little umbrella table so they can relax. I think today, because Miranda doesn't start work until tomorrow, and I think they're just going to take it easy. It's already almost 2 p.m. sim time. I think I'm going to have Arturo order a delivery for groceries and have them sent to the house. I think I'm also going to have Miranda go for like a quick jog around the neighborhood, and then I think Corey and Mia will hang out at the pool today. I think Arturo might do like a little cookout once he gets all of the delivery sent to his house. I think that they'll do like a little cute cookout moment. So I'm just gonna go through and pick up some things. I'm sure this is gonna be so expensive, but that's okay. We'll do 5 bottles of milk because he'll probably need it for like baking and stuff. We'll do 3 wheels of cheese, cherries. I'm kind of getting a good assortment of stuff so that we don't have to put another order in anytime soon. Fire milk, flour. Definitely need flour for cooking and baking. Let's see. We'll do green pea. I'll get some plant milk too. I don't think they're no one's a vegetarian because I didn't get that trait. So, but we'll do plant milk as an alternative as well. Maybe some pears, some raspberries. They're getting a lot of stuff. Their grocery bill is going to be pretty hefty. We'll do some lettuce, a couple of mushrooms. We'll do a strawberry too. Definitely need sugar for baking. Tomato, 1, 2. And yeah, we'll need some meats too. I think with some of the vegetables that he's gotten, I may have him plant them too this evening. Oh, it looks like Miranda's already in the pool, so that's good. I'm gonna have Mia come and practice some hopscotch, and then I'm gonna have Corey come and relax. And then I think I'll go ahead and have her exercise because she already wants to go for a jog, so that's perfect. I'll have her go jogging really quick. Everyone just finished up, I guess, kind of an early dinner, except for Corey. He's still eating. I had Arturo make, it's called choripan. It says the choripan as a name comes from a combination of the names of its ingredients, a grilled chorizo sausage and a crusty bread, in Spanish called pan, such as a baguette or frances. For some, it might be just a sandwich, but it is more than that. It is almost part of the culinary identity for various countries in South America, especially Argentina. Commonly served during an asado and street vendors, choripanes have become one of the most sought out street food. It sounds delicious, honestly. Um, I don't eat pork, so I don't know if it has pork in it, but I would definitely eat it, or at least try it. But yeah, so he's just enjoying his dinner, and it looks like little Mia is also enjoying her dinner too. She's so cute. Oh, I love her. Oh, do you know what? Before I forget, I think she probably has, yeah, homework. We'll have her do her homework really quick because I don't want her to, like, I kind of see her being a bit of an overachiever, and I think that's just because she has some sort of strange little I need to try to keep up with my mom because this is how my mom was when she was my age, so I want to do my best. I think that's what she's doing. I'm gonna have Arturo make some batter because I completely forgot to pick up bread from when he did his grocery order. And then I think we'll have Miranda maybe do the gardening instead. I had mentioned that he could plant some of these vegetables that he got so that we can at least have some on hand without having to order them from the grocers. So she's gonna plant a couple of these items really quick. Definitely want to do veggies and herbs just because, oh, and I like them having strawberries, so I think we'll go ahead and plant a strawberry bush too. We could do blueberries. We'll do that one. And I think, is this an onion? We probably won't even have enough space in the garden pots, but I'm just going to try for it anyway. I think that's it. I think we'll just work with what we have. But let me go ahead and put these out in the garden pots for her really quick. I kind of want to keep berries and stuff in one pot. And then we'll do herbs in another. And vegetables can go in here. Okay. Alright, girl, go ahead and start planting. She should autonomously plant the rest of these items. I don't think I should have to babysit her on that because I think the sim like knows that there's other items that need to be planted, and they should go ahead and take care of that autonomously, but we'll see. Can Mia help with this? Okay. Once she gets enough mental skills, she should be able to assist with gardening, which I think will be a really fun activity for the family to do. I don't see Corey being the type to do that sort of thing. I just don't. Um, he's just like fun uncle or whatever. Like he's not into doing too much work if he ain't got to. You know what I mean? Let's encourage her recent behavior of doing homework. This should also prompt Mia to autonomously do her homework without being asked, or really even without me controlling her. I think we can, yeah, let's help her with homework too. Did he make this already? He did. Let me have Corey collect the ingredients so I can put it in here. And then once he's done helping Mia, I'll have him make some bread and get that stowed away in the refrigerator. Okay, did you get it? Yeah, he did. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and have Dad. Well, he might have to have a certain skill now that I think about it. And where would that be? Would it be under baking? Because it's bread, so you bake bread. But I feel like it's not. I think it's under cooking. Milk bread? Yeah. Is this the only kind of bread that's available? I guess so. What else do we need for it? It says we only need skill level 1. Oh, dough. I made the wrong thing. I made batter. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, let's have him make some dough as well. That was totally my fault. I should have known that. What's Corey doing? Okay, you know what? Let's also have Corey work on some of his aspiration milestones. So it says to be funny to 5 Sims and achieve the level 3 comedy skill. I think what we'll do is have him come up here. Hopefully he can route up here. I don't know if he can or not. Because this might be in the way. Hang on. Corey is upstairs practicing his comedy. I think he's doing an okay job. I don't know. I don't know who he's talking to either. Just the corner. But you know what? That's okay. I had to move just a few things around to make sure he could get to his microphone okay. I think I'm gonna have Mia try to work on some of her milestones too. But we did get a pop-up. It says, witness to a bully. Some kids at school were being mean to one of my friends. Girl, you just started school, but okay. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? Well, this is the only option. Step in and stand up for your friend. It says Arturo has advised Mia affecting her character value, so her conflict resolution increased, but her manners did decrease, but that's okay. We'll always have enough time to make up for that sort of stuff if there's like a decrease in like the child's manners or whatever the case may be. There's still going to be time to make up for that. So I'm gonna have her come and play chess. I think this is, yeah, it says play 3 games of chess. So she's gonna come work on that. What is her mom doing right now? Oh, and did she get these planted? Okay, she did. Do they need to be watered? Actually, no, we'll have Arturo do that in just a second. I do want him to water the plants really quick. And then I think when he gets done with that, then I'm going to have him practice some writing at the computer. Yeah, right. Practice writing. What is this? Becomes friends with Corey. Okay, yeah, we could definitely do that. We can make that happen. And Miranda, she's chatting with her hubby. Okay. I like how they very much so like each other. They do have, I did pick their dynamic. I didn't pick the dynamic for like, the other relatives. Like, they don't have that established yet because I kind of want that to develop organically. But I did go ahead and make a dynamic for the 2 of them, and they are close and they have a wholesome romance dynamic. So that's fun. And such a breath of fresh air because in my very Veggie Legacy challenge, they just recently got divorced. So, yeah. But the compatibility they have is good compatibility, even though to me their traits don't necessarily. Their traits don't seem like something that would line up, but I guess it kind of does. What is she doing? Oh, they're just talking. Um, I feel like you should be doing something else, girl. But you know what? The day is almost over. Right now, I'm having everyone kind of get ready for bed. It's almost 10 p.m. sim time. Mia just took a shower, or she should have taken a shower. She should have taken a shower, so I'm gonna have her, yeah, because her hygiene is all the way up. So I'm gonna have her use the restroom, brush her teeth, and then I'm gonna have her dad stop practice the writing and spray for the monster under the bed before she goes to sleep tonight, just so that she can go to school well rested. I've also had her join the like Girl Scout, or I guess just Cub Scout, uh, after school activity. It says Mia is now a Llama Scout in Scout Pack number 1. She can start immediately by checking badge progress and doing Scout activities anywhere. Her first Scout meeting is on Saturday at 2 p.m. She has received a scouting badge board in her inventory to track her scout badges. Okay, so I'm going to pull out that board because I think this would be a really good, like, not career, activity for her to do because, like I said, she very much so admires her mom, and but also like she has this strange competition of like doing things, and I don't even think her mom knows that. But I think just to be like the best and stuff. So we're gonna put that here. I'll have her view her badge progress too once she gets done. Kind of doing her little routine before her bedtime. And I think this will be a really good way to also help with her aspiration milestone so that she's on track for it. And then Arturo, yeah, he sprained the bed. I kind of also want him to probably, yeah, clean up himself. Oh, we'll have him take a shower and brush teeth as well. And then he can also hop into bed. And then Corey, what is Corey doing right now? Okay, he's practicing his guitar. I had him practice his comedy skill for some time. Um, yeah, and he's already at level 2, which is great. So I think he can go ahead and hang that up. What we'll do is have him take care of his needs too. I think he needs to go to the restroom, and he does really bad. So I'll have him use the restroom. Um, hmm. Oh, he can't take a shower because she's in here. Girl, please get out of the way. Your uncle has to use the restroom. Go, go, go. She's gone. She's gone. It's okay. Okay, so he is gotta use the restroom, and then we'll have him take a speedy shower and head straight to bed. And then what is she doing? No, 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 girl. You've got your own bed. You're too old for that. We're not doing that. Go sleep in your bed, okay? She wants to sleep with her mama. No, go to your room. That's sweet, but she's got work tomorrow and you got school, so we ain't doing that. And he's gonna sleep in her room. What the heck? I think she just wanted to be with her mother. That's okay. I'm gonna have, let's see, Corey, he's taking a shower and then he'll go straight to bed. So yeah, everybody is just taking care of their needs right now. It's almost 5 a.m. sim time. Arturo is already up before everyone else making breakfast. He's making scrambled eggs and I think bacon because I just had him finish making the bread. I kind of want. I think Miranda would probably be the one to get up next. She's gonna go ahead and get the kettle on boil and make some coffee and stuff for herself. I definitely think Corey and probably Mia would sleep till maybe closer to like 7. And then they can come and get their breakfast. I also want Arturo to make a lunch for his wife and daughter, so that when she's headed out to work, she's got something good to eat. And then also, so does Mia. So hopefully he could finish with the breakfast soon, because he doesn't have the high skill quite yet in cooking. So I don't think finishing this stuff up will go over very quickly, but that's okay. Let me go ahead, yeah, do a sack lunch. We'll do a veggie and hummus sandwich, probably for both of them. And then, let's see, I think I might as well have her go ahead and get up, get some breakfast. We'll have Corey get up too, because Oh, he already has to go to work. Dang, I'm so sorry, Corey. I guess he missed his breakfast time. Girl, no. What are you doing? Your husband literally made this breakfast for you. Are you crazy? Put that down. Girl, you've got like a decent breakfast and you're coming here getting slices of bread. What is wrong with you? Let me put that up. Okay, Corey is off to work. Baby Mia is getting her some breakfast on. Miranda, go sit down somewhere. You're making me mad. Stop talking to him. He's got other things he's got to do. Once he finishes that, I'm gonna have him make the sack lunch. We'll put this in the fridge so that they'll have it for tomorrow. Because I like making things in bulk so that you don't really have to worry about it with your Sims. It's already there. So he's gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, did she get her coffee? I don't think she did. We'll have her do. I think she would be a dark roast kind of gal. So we'll have her get that too. What is Mia doing? Is she gonna put that in the dishwasher? Oh, she's washing it herself. Good job, girl. She should get some responsibility too, added to her little reputation. Did it do it? Yeah, okay. It's manners. I'm sorry. There's no trash right now for her to get, but she's cleaning up everything. Good job, Mia. I'm so proud of you. Alright, so Mom is getting her coffee on. We're making very good time because Mia has school in just a bit. This is going to be her sack lunch, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh! We're going to go ahead and put it in her inventory. Aw. Don't do that around your mom. She doesn't like mischief. She might try to arrest you. Let's go ahead and have him make another sack lunch really quick for his beautiful bride. We'll do tuna salad. Alright guys, so we're already starting the day with Miranda as the detective lady. We did get a pop-up for her job. It says, "Welcome to the force. It's time to start fighting crime. First things first, use a computer to get a case assignment." Alright, so I had Miranda go ahead and get a case assignment from the computer, and we got a pop-up already. It says, "Assist with a crime scene investigation. You need to learn the ropes before you can handle running your own case. You'll start by assisting a veteran detective with a crime scene investigation. Use the crime map to travel to the crime scene." Okay. So she's already got her assignment, and then this is the crime map, so we'll just travel on to the scene and check in with our veteran detective. We made it over to the crime scene, and we do have a pop-up to go along with the investigation. It says, "At a crime scene, you can find clues that will help you track down a suspect, investigate damaged or stolen objects, and search for clues on the ground nearby to uncover more evidence. Also, talk with the witnesses to get a report about what happened." Okay. Oh, and it's raining. That's not good. Okay. Oh, I thought that was to do with our investigation. It's about the Equestrian Center. Alright, so I guess we'll talk to Angelo Moreland. Let's do a witness report with him. It's so funny to see him like elsewhere because I have him as like my Legacy Founder's best friend in my challenge series that I'm doing. So I kind of like seeing him out in the wild. Looks like we got a report from him. It says Angelo provided an account of what they say. Okay. Do we have that? Okay, yeah, we do. We also can't forget about our beautiful lunch that our husband packed, so we'll have to get that too. Let's collect an evidence sample as well. What is that? It's a gnome with a flower. What the heck? Okay, it says take crime scene pictures. Well, actually, let's continue collecting some samples. So we'll collect an evidence sample over here. Do you know what this reminds me of? It kind of looks like, is it Banksy? Is it that artist, Banksy? That's what that looks like to me. Did she get it? Okay, yeah, she did. Let's try to find another. Is this one? I think so. Collect evidence sample. It's just graffiti. Is that just me? Yeah, it's like graffiti everywhere. That's interesting. We have to collect 5 of them. Okay. What's wrong with the electronics? Everything looks like it's been... I don't know. That's crazy. We already got that sample. I'm just trying to look for another one. Here's one. Let's collect this one and this one. Maybe we should talk to her. Maybe this is the veteran detective that we were talking about in our pop-up. Maybe she could give us like some pointers about the first day on the job. And maybe she could be like a mentor or something. I don't know. It might not be that deep. Okay, so we got every sample that we needed. She's discussing the case really quick. I hope she's not trying to get like a witness report from her. Y'all are on the same team, bro. Let's take some evidence photos. We need 3 of those. So I'll have her head to this area, that one, and the one in the bedroom too. I just noticed that if you select some of the electronics, you can dust them for fingerprints. So I'm going to have her do that because I want to see what that interaction looks like. Alright, girl. We're back at the police station and we have a new pop-up. It says, now that you've gathered evidence from the crime scene, it's time to start tracking down a suspect. Use the chemical analyzer and computer to evaluate the evidence that you found at the crime scene. There's a chance you'll discover some information about who committed the crime. Alright, I've noticed a theme that with both the scientist career, because I played in that one recently, the doctor career, and then of course the detective career, this little analyzer is like always on the use. Everybody using it in their job, honestly. So I guess it pretty much does. Not only does it do scientific discovery work, but it also does medical work and is it forensic? Is that what you would refer to this as? Forensic work? So she's gonna do that really quick. We only have to do it one time. Use the chemical analyzer. And I think when she finishes this, I'll have her eat her sack lunch because it's almost 12 p.m. So it's almost lunchtime anyway. I wonder what the results will be though. It looks like our analysis failed. It says the clue analysis failed to produce any useful info. Okay, let's try that again. We do have some evidence samples, so I'll have her run that too. Maybe that will go over better than the evidence that we just put in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know why that wouldn't have worked. You know what? That could have been the fingerprint sample. I didn't actually look at that, so that's probably what that was. And that's probably why it didn't work, but that's okay. Who are these folks? Lab tech, detective. Oh, you know what? There's also like a chief here, like a chief detective dude. Or it could be a woman, sorry. Um, yeah. We should also make friends with, what's her name? Michelle Peludo. Yeah, we should make friends with them. I'll probably do makeovers just like I did with Rex's staff that he works with. What is with these things failing? Oh my gosh, girl. You are not doing too well. Oh my goodness. Is it because she has like a low logic skill? I think the logic skill goes with this device. So I think I might make over a few people. He's kind of cute. Actually, he is cute. Um, she's married though, so I'm not saying that for her, obviously, but we can have her make some friends with some of these folks. I think it makes sense to do so, and then I'll try to get her to kind of get on good terms with the chief um, police too. And yeah, I kind of do want to make over some of these people. It would take me a minute. So I might only do it for folks that she's talked to. Like, I don't think she needs a makeover. I think she's adorable. She's like a little grandma investigator. I love it. But yeah, I think like the chief I would do that with. But you have another pop-up? So I guess we finally got a successful analysis, which is great. It says, nice work. Analyzing evidence from the crime scene allows you to discover clues about the suspect. Once you're running your own case, you'll have to analyze lots of evidence before you can find the suspect. For now, use a computer to file the crime scene evidence so that the senior detective can take over. Who is the senior detective? Is it her? Officer? Detective? Assistant? Okay. But like, I want to know who is the senior detective because she's a lab tech. He is just detective. Receptionist. Okay. I think they're a assistant. Okay. Oh wait, who's in jail? I want to see who is in jail. I don't know none of these people. I was thinking it would be like counties that we knew, but it's not. That's okay. That's good though. That means that there's nobody that we know is doing anything bad. So that's a good thing. But anyway, I'm gonna have her file this away. And actually, no, I'm gonna have her eat her lunch first and then do her filing and stuff away. Alright, so we got another pop up. It says, good work. The evidence you found will be helpful to the detective in charge of this case. Once you get your own case, you'll have to follow up on the evidence yourself. Tomorrow you'll learn about the next steps in a case. For now, take some time to help process criminals here at the station. Okay. So I think the next thing that we need to do is, I guess, hang out with the criminals here in the cells. Okay. Let's go check these people out. Let's see Brandy Ray. It says we need to, hang on, let me pause this. It says, get criminals' fingerprints at the booking station, search criminals at the booking station, and take their mug shots. Okay, so I think let's first get their fingerprints. See how. Do they look yellow to you? Is that just me? It might be the lighting or something. But anyway, she's gonna go ahead and get Brandy's fingerprints situated. I wonder, can we. Yeah, let's stay late. It'll also show to the chief that we are very, very serious about our job and we love doing it. Okay, so I think she already fingerprinted her, right? Oh, we have to do it twice? So we already fingerprinted her. Oh, I see. We need to do 2 prisoners. Are they considered prisoners? Or criminals, okay. It says search criminals at the booking station, so let's also go ahead and search the suspect. Oh my goodness, she's given her like a whole pat down. Alright. What? What is that? Is that a doll? Girl, what you got in there? Alright, and let's also take her mugshot too. Girl, go, where are you going? I don't think she's a criminal. I'm sorry. I think the only crime she's committed is being a little too snooty. She a little snooty. All right, Miranda's shift is over. It says end of shift. Miranda did a fantastic job today. There may be shinier badge and new title in his future. I think she has she her pronouns, so that's I don't know why that's doing that, but that's okay. It says money earned is 286 simoleons. Well done, Miranda. I think what we'll do now is we will get her settled in back home. I don't think I'm going to film that, but we're going to check back in with Rex because I kind of would like to hang out with him for another day of full work at the clinic. And then I think I would like to see if maybe Rex's little love interest, Mrs. Ward, or Miss Ward, would like to go on a date. And then once we've done that, we'll call it a video. It's currently 4:30 a.m. and we are back at Rex Raha's house. I'm so excited. I missed him already. I think he just has a very interesting life, even if he is like just a single sim right now, but he's cute. I love him. I wanted to show you guys, well, right now he's eating breakfast before he has to go to work. He's having an acai bowl. I wanted to show you guys his little collection. I don't remember if I did this, like, I don't think I showed this in the last video, but it was a long one, so I don't remember. But I said that I kind of want him to have a collection going of cards, like maybe he's into cards, collecting them. And the last paycheck that he got the Campos Void Critter. The element is water, power level 1, and it has a playful moodlet associated with it. But he also has Your Rear, which is a fire element, level 1, and Evasu, which is a wind element. I think I like Campos. He's cute. He looks like a little seahorse. I don't think I've said this before, but I know I've thought it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who has thought this, though. I really wish that the expansion pack businesses and hobbies, which I do have, I actually did get it when it was new because I knew that I would use the feature, like the business feature. I wish that one of the hobbies that they like added was something like new cards. Do you know what I mean? Like if they did the equivalent to Magic the Gathering cards, that would have been so fun. And I think if they would have introduced, like as a hobby, I think if they would have introduced something along the lines of like tabletop games, like a D&D, like a Sims D&D, that would have been really fun. And you could have even done like maybe do a game board that also works as like a wardrobe, like the wardrobe chest that comes with Lovestruck, how your Sims can change in and out of different costumes. Maybe there was like kind of like maybe 5 to 8 different costumes that you could have picked that would have gone with that tabletop game that you could play as. I just think that would have been so fun. But they didn't do that. I don't know why. If there was a mod or something, I don't know. I would definitely have like a sim that just like collects really cool cards, like equivalents to Magic the Gathering, and do like D&D because I used to do D&D and it's fun. Anywho, that's okay though. The goal for this portion of the video is we're going to hang out again with Rex. We'll go with him to his work. Right now he's just piddling around the house, doing some stuff. And we'll go with him to his job. And then I think this evening, after he gets off of work, we're going to ask Judith if she wants to go on a date. We're going to meet up with her. I have played with him off camera to kind of see, like, is this actually like a thing? Because I couldn't figure out why in the world would a global superstar reach out to just Rex, who's like a medical intern at this point. He's not very like high up in his career, and I had sort of created this storyline that perhaps Rex does like medical blog writing, and because he is working on like his writing skill too, and maybe he also does like the equivalent to going on like medical podcasts and stuff. But then I had them out, like hang out a little more in the park after my last video, and there was a lot of paparazzi that kept popping up, of course, because she is a global superstar. But then she would be like, the interaction between her and Rex would be very negative. Like, she was not very polite. And so now I'm starting to wonder, is this a PR stunt, Judith? Like, Judith, what are you doing right now? I don't know. I do still want to like have them like go out and maybe see if something comes of this little relationship, but we'll see. And if you notice that his simoleon, his house funds has increased, it's because he had one of those like in-game quests that come up, which I usually find them annoying, but I do think they are handy if you are needing money quick, because he was able to get 2,000 simoleons off of one of those quests, which is incredible. So if you're ever doing a rags to riches but vanilla style, definitely don't sleep on those quests that pop up, because the stuff that you have to do, the tasks are so simple. It's like as easy as like opening up your skill menu or your aspirations menu, and yeah, that's pretty much it. He's very much in an energized mood today, which I kind of love. I kind of love. I'm wondering if he's like trying to get into, I don't know, like fitness. Like, is that like a new hobby he wants to do? I should have had him do this before work, but he's gonna have work in just a few, yeah, in like 10 minutes. Okay, I will meet you guys at the clinic. Alright, guys, so we are at the Willow Creek Hospital. He's in a wonderful, energized mood, and we already have some things to do for our tasks. We need to swab a patient for a sample, chat with the patient, and check patient's ears. Okay. I think we should also go ahead and say hi to everybody. I know he don't like, you know what? Let's do it. It is actually Neighborhood Brawl Day, but he has a low socialize want. Oh my gosh, he's getting into his first fight. It's like roughhousing, like playful roughhousing, I like to think, at work. And he's probably like, hey man, hey, uh, you know what today is? It's Neighborhood Brawl. Yes, and he won. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rex. I doubted you. I was thinking there's no way he's gonna win, but because I think he's in such a good mood, maybe that's what it was. He probably was like, hey, Malcolm, you know what today is? And like, oh, look at them hugging it out. Good job. Good job, buddy. Let's say hi to Ariel. Let's just do a friendly interaction with her. Let's do a compliment. Oh, let's praise her work ethic, but also give her a pep talk. Because maybe they're expecting a very busy day today, and so Rex is like, just do your normal, happy, go lucky, lovely, whatever self, and everybody's gonna love you because you do a great job, girl, and we appreciate you. You are the nucleus of this whole facility, and without you, we would just be in shambles, and that's the truth. So I'm gonna have him pick up some trash really quick, make up this bed, and then we'll go ahead and talk to this patient here. We need to, it says to check her ears, but I guess she's already been diagnosed, so maybe let's not do that. Is there anybody that hasn't? Hmm. Yeah, everybody has been kind of taken care of. That's okay though. Maybe there's some more patients. Yeah. I just realized in the last episode that that was kind of on me. Definitely not on our receptionist Ariel, because apparently you have to come up here and get the folks that come and stand to wait. You have to ask them to come to a bed. So it's a good thing we just made that bed up and actually examine them. So that's why there was like several just chilling because I didn't tell them they needed to come over here. So that was on me, not on Ariel. She was already doing her business and she was probably like, "Girl, I've already checked them in. You got to tell them to come to the bed." Oh my gosh. But anyway, he's going to be checking in on who is this? Is this Ren? It is. I'm convinced Ren is playing hooky from school, or maybe he's just come back to do like a checkup and stuff from when he was sick the last time. But Ren was actually one of our first patients, so oh no, he really is sick. He's got tiger stripes on him. Oh, they look gross. Oh my gosh. I thought they were just stripes, but they got like little green specks in them. Oh my goodness, we need to get you squared away, buddy. We checked his ears already, so oh, we need to swab his I guess his mouth. Hold on. Let's yeah, swab for sample. And we also need to check his eyes too. Oh gosh, what? It says whoops. Rex fumbled while trying to get a tissue sample from Wren Grove. He will need to try again with more care and less hygiene hazards to get a good patient sample for analysis. Oh my goodness. Rex, buddy, my man, you got one job. That's it. Just one job. And you've already helped this kid before. He's freaking out. Okay, great. Says Rex has successfully performed a practice examination on a patient. Yeah, I think this is just saying to go to the like, I don't know. I think we've already gotten that pop up before. That's okay. What? Oh my gosh. Rex, what is, you know what it is? He's got Judith on the brain. He keeps messing this up. Either this kid is doing something or, yeah, Rex is just not, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? It's okay, buddy. We're just gonna hang this up for a second. Let's go ahead and come over here and do an analysis. No, not on the death metal. Oh my gosh. Um, no valid. Oh yeah, because we've not gotten a good sample. Oh, jeez. Do you know what? Let's just transfer this patient, yeah, and get them out of the way. Maybe we can do another one instead, because Ren is apparently doing something that is just messing our groove up. We'll also transfer this patient to, where is it? Unless she's already with somebody. Treat patient. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and give her some medicine then. Send her on her way. Get her out of here. Free up this space. We got sick people. Come on, people. I was in the middle of trying to assist Brittany Cho, who also is a celebrity, but we got a text message from Bob Pancakes, our BFF, and he said, Judith and you are such a great pair. You two should think of something more long term. Bob, I mean, I'm trying. We're trying to make something happen of it. I don't know. I can't believe Brittany Cho is here. I feel like she should probably have like her own private physician maybe. So for her to show up at like a public hospital is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and try to treat her too. I wonder, it says, let's take her temperature because that's part of our tasks. Don't mess this up because she might tell your girlfriend. Let's also check her ears. I just assumed that Brittany would know Judith, right? I mean, I know Judith is a global superstar, and Brittany is just like a proper celebrity. But like still, they would hang out with like the same people, right? They would be in the same circles. So I wonder if Judith was like, just go down there and see Rex because he'll help you. Definitely he'll help you. Let's try again with the swab thing because like he was not doing a good job earlier. Please don't mess this up. Finally, oh my gosh, a viable tissue sample was successfully collected from Brittany Cho. Now, Rex must test it in a chemical analyzer machine to get data for help with his diagnoses. Okay, finally. I was so worried that there was something not right with him. Like maybe he was sick or something. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and do this tissue analysis for Brittany Cho. Yeah, maybe Judith was like, Brittany, darling, if you don't feel well, you know I'm dating like a medical intern, not quite a doctor. Actually, he's not a medical intern. What am I saying? He's an orderly. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't get over the fact that he's making 23 simoleons an hour. And do you know that Miranda, who we just got out of her household, her brother is a barista part-time, mind you. He doesn't even really work a full day's worth of work. And he makes 28 simoleons per hour. That's crazy. All right, he's doing his little analysis. I think, too, we should have time to eat our lunch because it's past lunch time, so maybe I should have him do that. I think we have to log this too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, update the patient's medical records. So let me have him do that really quick. Wait, what does it say? It says testing of the patient tissue sample and the chemical analyzer was inconclusive. Rex was confused by the questionable data results and will need to run further examinations on Brittany Cho for clear diagnoses. Oh my gosh. Well, we don't want to do that because we don't want to embarrass ourselves and be like, well, we actually don't know what we're doing because we're not a nurse and we're not a doctor. So I don't know. You might live, you might not. I don't know. It's a. We just don't know. We don't have all the facts. Let me have him unpack his lunch. What is he having today? I think he's having a PB&J. Wait, I want to see what you're having. Yes, peanut butter and jelly. Nice. Good choice. Alright, so Rex is already done for the day. I didn't extend his shift just because I'm kind of eager to go on a date with Judith. But we do have a little pop-up. It says end of shift. Rex did an adequate job today. I think he did a good job. I think he did a phenomenal job because he did so many things. What the heck? It says preventative care is the best course, so he needs to step up. All right. He did earn 148 simoleons today, so, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to have him head home, take care of some of his needs. And yeah, then we're going to invite Judith out. And I think we're going to go to San Mai. I think we're going to head to San Mai Shuno and go to perhaps the Stargazer Lounge. I think maybe that would be really fun for the two of them to do that. But yeah, he's going to just get cleaned up a little bit, use the restroom, brush his teeth, get a shower, get out of his scrubs, and then I'll see you guys at the lounge. Okay, so a lot of different things have happened between Rex coming home, getting dressed and ready to ask Judith out on a date tonight. Let's just go over them. First, we have a text message from his boss, Dr. Gamble, and she said, "My neighbor says one kiss at the romance festival is worth 10 anywhere else." Something about the vibe, she says. Shall we find out if she's right? I think Dr. Gamble has a thing for Rex. But Rex is a faithful man, and so I think he's going to honor the fact that he is technically in a situationship with Judith Ward, and so we're just gonna cancel that. But I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head that I think our boss has a thing for us. But in other news, um, you may have noticed that he has this moodlet, says married for money from trying to get inheritance money. We had that pop up about like your great twice removed cousin's frog dying and you inherit the funds that they had. And there's like three options for you to pick. I I chose to pick a different option than what I've picked before because I've had that pop up happen like recently, and I ended up picking the right one, but this time I picked something else. And it says, married for money from trying to get inheritance money. Rex accepted the offer of a giant inheritance over the phone, but now he has only 7 days to get married to satisfy the hidden conditions of the reward. Why does this always seem to happen to him? So he has to get married in order to access these funds, and this came from Miss Crumplebottom. I can't remember which one this is, if it's Agatha or Agnes, but it says, very well. However, now that you've accepted, I must inform you that you will only get this money if you become married within 7 days. Those are the terms. Good luck and congratulations on this next chapter of your life. What in the world? I don't think Judith is gonna marry us because she's the only, oh look, it's Miranda. She's the only lady we've got anything going on with, so let me let me hit her up and see if she wants to go on a date. I'm not feeling very confident that she's gonna say yes because I literally just tried to, like, literally just a second ago before we got the inheritance notification, and she said no. Well, it looks like I'm eating my words. Because Judith said yes, that she would be fine with going on, I guess, a date. But it says to create a hangout date, and I don't know if that's the same thing because there's not an interaction on here that says anything about, like, romance. So I guess we're just going on a friend date. I'm gonna have their interactions be nice. We're gonna be friendly, get some mixed drinks, do some stargazing at the Stargazer Lounge, and then also be funny. So that's what we're gonna do. And then let me also pick the venue. I'm a little nervous because I don't I don't think that Judith I think Judith is using us. I think she's using us for like clout, and I'm not really sure for what. I don't know why she's using us because Rex, bless his heart, is just an orderly at a clinic. He's not even at like a big huge hospital that's like a big well-known general hospital, right? He's just doing his thing and trying to be a doctor and, collect void critter cards. But meanwhile, she's interrupted his life because of that one call randomly. And I'm starting to think this is a PR stunt on Judith's behalf. I'm starting to think that she is not legit. Which, you know what? Should have known. I should have known. Let's ask her about her day, see how she's doing. I know she likes compliments because anytime he compliments her, she's like over the moon about it. I don't want to do a bull pickup line because I'm afraid she's going to turn us down. I mean, look, she's already tense. I guess she could be tense because she has like several fans. Do you see what I mean? Like, her interaction stuff seems a little rude. Oh, wait, hold on. We got something. So nervous. It says romantic satisfaction change. Rick says romantic satisfaction with Judith has changed based on his romance style. Turn on and turn off. Okay. She's mean. Yeah, kind of figured that, buddy. Let's see what it is because we might have to end this real quick. Oh, not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that he would have had a fine, dynamic with her. Honestly, I was kind of expecting it to be like a strained one, or I don't know. And you know what? I'm kind of nervous to even ask her what her feelings are towards Rex. So, because I'm afraid it's going to mess it up. So I think what we'll do, let's ask her about her career. That would be so funny. I would totally do that if I ever met a real life celebrity. I'd be like, oh, so what do you do? It's like, you know perfectly well what they do. Come on, it's funny. It's Rex being a little obtuse, I guess. I don't know. It says Rex has learned that Judith is a seasoned thespian at Plumbob Pictures crew. All right. So she's pretty up there. I wish that this fan would go away so that we can talk to her a little bit more. Let's continue to get to know her. And then once he does that, I'm going to have him order some drinks from... I thought I clicked on this. From the mixologist. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I have my Sims like come out to order stuff, I feel like I get the I feel like I get the mixologist at the wrong time because they always are like about to leave. It's like, bye, my shift is over, sorry. So it's like, okay, let's do the white llama nectar. That sounds interesting. We're gonna do it for the group, which I think gives a little fame for everybody. Or not for everybody, just for him, but everybody gets a free drink off of him, so. Oh, also, I bought a little Roomba earlier for his house, so that's also why some of his simoleons is down, because we bought a vacuum cleaner to, do what vacuum cleaners do. But anyway, let's share some interests too with her. I don't know. I feel like this is so awkward. Let's discuss interest. Oh, look at that sunlight. Oh, look how he's looking at her, though. He said, dang, I'm with Judith Ward. I'm with her. No, buddy, she's with you. Because I'll be honest, she's not nice. She's not nice at all. And, like, look, you got paparazzi here. Oh, no. I think this lady thought this man was taking a picture of her. He said, girl, get out of the way. I'm trying to get Judith Ward, not you. She said, hey, you can take a picture of me. All right. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, I wanted them to also stargaze, but it's not quite, we could watch the sky with her. It's not quite dark enough yet to do all that. Oh, don't take our seat! Nancy! Ain't that Nancy? Oh my gosh, girl. What? Since when does she have a, is that called a septum piercing? Is that right? I don't know. Girl, get up. Where's your husband? Isn't your what? Here he is. They took our spot. I wonder if Judith can have like a celebrity moment and be like, get out of here. Do you know what I mean? Like, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Comment down below who would win in a fight, Judith or Nancy? Is that a weird thing to ask? I kind of want to know, just for like science, like who would win? I would think Nancy would win, to be honest. I don't know why. I think Nancy would win in a fight. Girl, please leave. We're just trying to have a date. And look at the sky. See, I just don't know how I feel about this. Because, like, I had him just now do a romantic interaction. I think it was honestly just to, like, blow a kiss. And she completely dismissed our advances. So I don't get it. I don't know what she wants from us or this situation, to be perfectly frank. Um, he doesn't have, I mean, he's not hurting, but he literally is just living like a normal sim life. Like he has a small home in Willow Creek. You know what I mean? Like he's not balling or anything like that. He's just trying to make it in life, in his little sim life. And I just don't know what this would even end up being. And she's so hard to please because she's a celebrity, so she's probably used to like the finer things in life. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna have him. I know he's in such a flirty mood, but I kind of want to do something that will like perhaps solidify if she's actually serious about this. And I think what we'll do is try to maybe ask her if we can. I don't even know if we're like in that level yet. Like, let's ask if she's single. And maybe that will prompt him to ask if they can be romantic partners. Because if she says no to that, then there's no reason to continue this. Like, we're wasting time, right? Like, he potentially could have a relationship with his boss. So, because I think his boss, other thing, has to just be friends. I feel like his boss is crushing on him a little bit, which is kind of interesting. Didn't see that coming, but what do you do? Ask about woohoo interest, ask about romantic interest, learn more. Oh, let's ask that and see what she thinks. Brittany, go away, girl. Don't you know that Judith Ward is here? You kind of pale yourself in comparison to Judith freaking Ward. Oh, wait, what? She said, I don't feel like discussing my romantic satisfaction at this moment. But we've got a high romantic meter. I don't think she likes us. She doesn't. Um, let's try to kiss her hand and see what she does. I'm just trying so hard because I just find it so interesting. You never get this moment of, having a celebrity reach out to you. Uh, uh, you know what? Stop. Okay, Rex, I'm gonna save you. Hold on. We're just gonna say, Judith, let's just be friends, doll. It's been real. I don't know what you want. I don't even know why I'm here. I appreciate the jewels. The jewels that you gave me and the Void Critter cards, I really liked those. But this is not gonna work, so. Oh, she didn't like that. She said, how dare you say you just want to be friends with me? I'm Judith Ward. Well, it looks like we have ended our relationship, says Rex, and Judith have decided to cool off their romantic relationship, as they should. Rex, it's okay. We will make it through it together. And until then, I say let's just head back home. Let's just end this date. Let's end it early. It doesn't matter. Judith will find her own way. And she will rise like the phoenix she is and find another man to break their heart. But it will not be you, my good sir. It will not be you. So let's go home. Let's go home and invite Bob over. Alright, so Rex has made it back home. Bob also popped in, even though it is almost 12, like midnight. They're gonna watch a little scary movie together, and they got pizza. So yeah, they're just gonna have a little guys' night in for a little bit, and then I guess once the movie's over, Bob will just pop back over to his house right across the street. But I think we're gonna end the video here. This has been a very long one. I'll probably try to do like a long play video like this, maybe once every week or so, like every other week, because they're kind of hard to edit. But I think the next video that I'll do is probably either a very veggie legacy episode or maybe a new one, like a new Let's Play. I'm gonna probably post a survey pretty soon to see what you guys would be interested in seeing on the channel. But if you guys want to stick around and see more of my videos, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll just see you in the next one. Bye.